morning. Today is day 106. Last night I camped at the Dannytown Road campsites, which is like group sites that you can like reserve. So there's like a big parking lot for those people, but then there's just like kind of right by the parking lot away from the group sites is water, like a water spigot, and some like grass they cut for thru hikers to camp on. So that's where we stayed. I think there's another area where other thru hikers were staying. We got there later and I think that was pretty full. I stayed there last night with Bad Bet in Vegas. We had a lot of fun. Our new thing is to play Mad Libs at night. So those are pretty funny. But today we hiked out around like 7-ish. And we're trying to do about a 20-mile day. I think it's gonna be like 19.7, but also it's like to a shelter and there's no water there. We have to do like a 3-mile water carry uphill to the shelter. So we might be changing that plan. But also we're stopping in about 5 miles. There's like this new shelter they built that's like right on this like cool lake in like a state park, and there's also like a little cafe I think you can go to. I'm not really sure. We're meeting up with Globetrotter and his friends there, and yeah, we'll just see from there where actually we end up, because I don't think anyone wants to do the 3-mile water carry. That's been the issue lately with camping, is there's just not a lot of water, and so you have to carry a lot of water, or like you can't camp for a huge section because there is no water. And so yeah, it's like kind of changed the way we hiked, but it's okay. Today's gonna be a great day. It's like high of 65 today or something, which is insane. Like this morning I had a jacket on. It was so cold. It's just insane because like literally 2 days ago it was like in the upper 90s and like we were struggling. So it feels really good now. And yeah, it's gonna be a great day. This cool like bridge dam thing. It's all like a big rock thing in the middle. I don't know, but this is amazing. It's like a little dam bridge thing. I don't know what it is. Lake here. So cool. Made it to the lake. Made it to the lake. Here interviewing Vegas. Exclusive interview here at the lake.
The Acorn Cafe.
Start out, why are you hiking the AT this year?
I was originally supposed to do it next year because I got like a big check from an old job I was working. But like a perfect storm, I was like, you know, I just quit my job, sold my house. I was like, oh, I'm doing it 2023 instead. And I'm glad I did, because I met like a lot of cool people. Like I'm glad I did it this year.
Why did you want to hike the AT?
I started like backpacking and like, you know, hanging out in the woods and like going all Pocahontas style and like talking to the trees and stuff and leaving the muggle world behind. And I was like, oh, I can make this my life. So yeah, it was definitely, after the first couple of backpacking trips, like I section hiked a lot of Maryland, and then I was like, oh, I want to do the whole thing one day. Like I'm definitely doing that. Yeah.
And what is the like your favorite section of the AT?
I like the Smokies. Like right before Klingman's Dome, we got up at like 3 in the morning, and we hiked to the top and like watched the sunrise. And there's all these conifers, and it smelled like Christmas, which is really pretty.
I like that section.
I like the Triple Crown of Virginia. Like I hiked it on 1 foot because we did like a 30-mile day before Dragon's Tooth. But the top of Dragon's Tooth was cool, and then coming down, I thought I was gonna die. But I like that section too.
Did you go to the gas station at the bottom of Dragon's Tooth?
No, Fresh Ground was waiting for me there, and I was like limping down. He's like, oh, there's Vegas over there. I'm like, all right. So I made it down like right as the sun was going down.
And what's like your favorite spot that you've camped at on the AT?
So one of my favorite shelters was Laurel Creek Falls, like Laurel Creek Shelter.
Oh yeah.
So like I was like, remember, I don't know if you remember this, but as you like go up and then you go down and there's like the little rock outcrop you go on, I was like crying while hiking that because it was so pretty. And then like you go up that huge hill and shout out to my guy Sprinter, he was there and I was like, Sprinter Daddy, like, and he's like my cool uncle on trail now. So that was just like a really cool. It was a beautiful like spot. So I enjoyed shelter there, but like in my tent right after Mountain Harbor was like the really nice breakfast.
Oh yes, I love that place. Except I was crying the whole time I was there.
Yeah, like it was, and we took that ATV trail and camped like by the big waterfall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so that was a really beautiful place to like camp in my tent. So yeah.
And then what is like your favorite food to pack out of town and eat on trail?
Pack out of town?
Or like
town food you bring with you?
Any food that you like on the trail. Like what is your favorite thing if you were gonna pull out food from your pack? What do you want it to be?
I can smash up some grape Sour Patch Kids.
And
like if I'm like getting town food and packing it out, I go full Wawa Daddy, and I like bring a Wawa sub.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then what can you not eat anymore? Like what are you done packing up? You
Tortillas and nor rice sides. I like threw up and diarrhea one morning because I'm pretty sure I had like 6-hour giardia, and everything that came out was undigested tortillas and nor sides. So yeah, I can't do those anymore.
Trailing wasn't Vegas. What would you want it to be?
Shout out to my girl Apple. I was hiking with her for like 800 miles. She suggested Peter Pan, which I really like. And then somebody said either mimic or copycat, because I can do good impressions.
Oh yeah.
So I would have been okay with that.
All right, and then how did you get the name Vegas?
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
All right. Thank you, Vegas.
Oh yeah, all right.
The snack stand was open, I guess.
We're leaving the lake now. We're here for like 2 hours. We had a nice veggie burger and fries at their like concession stand, which was called like the Acorn Cafe, which is really cool. Now we have to hike the side trail back to the AT. But I didn't swim because it was really cold. Yeah. Top of a big rock.
Shenandoah Mountain.
Shenandoah Mountain.
So, fun fact, we have traveled through time and space. We're back.
We're out of view. We're gonna take a break. You gonna be in it? There's Vegas. Alright, so it's like 4:30, I think. Yeah, it's like 4:30. I think we decided to camp at like, it's like behind a pizza restaurant and like deli, but they're both closed. The deli closes at like 2. Pizza's always closed on Sunday, but you're allowed to camp there. There's already people there. We are like all verified. But then tomorrow morning the deli opens at 6 a.m. so we'll just go in there and like buy something and then head out early and get to hiking, because tomorrow we are gonna do a 20. Unlike today where we were like, we're gonna do a 20 and then we like didn't. Tomorrow we're actually gonna do it. So yeah, it's been really nice weather. It's actually been kind of chilly, which has been felt really nice because it was just so hot last week. And just been having fun hiking with Bad Bat in Vegas, and then Globetrotters with his friends up ahead, but we'll probably run into him again like tomorrow. So yeah. I see a cooler. I wonder if there's Trail Magic in it. Usually these are empty, I feel like. Oh, they're full, but like I don't really need water. It's really nice of them to do that though. Into the road, and I am hiking like a half mile on the shoulder here. And then we're gonna be at the deli, which we can go to in the morning. There's Bad Bad. It's the pig pen company over there. Tent for the night, camp behind the pizza place, and I'm gonna go into the deli in the morning. But everyone ready to say goodnight?
Yeah!
Good night.